back and watch the trilogy,
We're doing it.
and then have us featured on it, the Darkman trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Because Darkman 1 was dope.
Yeah.
Darkman 2,
Sounds like the Mimic movies.
it kind of reminded me of this one. There was this, like, in the 1990s, like 95, there was this, I think it was called like Night Watch or something like that. It was like a bad fucking movie.
It's on
And
Netflix.
it was almost on the premise of Darkman. I can't remember it, but it was.
I don't remember that movie.
No, it's not memorable.
Yeah.
Speaking of nights, there's a really underrated 70s movie, Stallone in it, called Nighthawks.
Stallone.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking title.
Oh, it's fantastic. There's this terrorist on the loose, and they got like all these 12 cops or whatever, and they think that he's coming to New York, right? And then, of course, he's the one that finds the guy, and it turns into like a whole big like war between the two.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like it's so personal, and it's like it's
So let us. What other movies are you gonna? What's in the further list of movies that you're thinking about?
Oh, on the Piecing It Together podcast?
Yeah, piecing it together.
Oh
podcast.
yeah. Well, I have 3 planned that I'm going to be recording this week. I'm doing I'm actually going to be doing the Hurricane Heist with my friend Chad. Like I said, me and Q are going to be doing Black Panther, and then me and Josh Bell, who was the film critic at the Las Vegas Weekly, we're going to be doing this indie film called Thoroughbreds. It's really good.
Thoroughbred.
Yeah, it's like a no, it's not. It's like a really dark comedy. Kind of a lot like Heathers or like
Heathers.
yeah, like that kind of thing. It's like about these teenage girls that are friends, and they basically decide to kill one of them's stepdad.
Oh wow.
And it's really good, and it's like these girls are basically like sociopaths. It's great.
Oh, it reminds me of that movie with
Yeah, cool movie.
it reminds me of that Sandra Bullock movie with Ryan Gosling or whatever.
21st States.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the
No,
one
I'm
where like the
joking.
2 kids murder somebody, and then like they try to like they just want to
Pussy
murder somebody
Riot,
for no
the
reason.
musical.
I forget the name. I forget the name of it, but it was pretty good. Yeah.
Well, we're also doing Ready Player One. We're gonna be doing that.
Oh, Ready Player One.
Yeah, it comes out March 29th.
Let's not talk about Fortnite. I spend fucking so much money on a free fucking game. I absolutely love
Free
that
game. You spending $500.
I was thinking about branching out and making my own podcast, the Fortnite podcast.
Do it.
Fortnite Pocket. That would probably be pretty popular.
I know. And I know a shitload of worldwide players too, from Japan, Japan, Germany, Netherlands, Spain. I get down on it. But I spend way too much time on this fucking game. And
That's what I hear
resources.
everybody say.
I spend too much money and time on a fucking free game. So bad. It's worse than heroin. Let's just say that. Like I hear an update, like, oh shit, you hear that new Fortnite update's on? Like, what? Oh shit, hey, I suck your dick. Just buy me a skin.
Ew.
That's how popular this game is.
Oh, Murder by Numbers.
Murder by Numbers. Was that a Ben Affleck movie?
Sounds like an MC Random and Jewish Dave song.
Yeah, it's 2 gifted
MC Random?
Yeah, here's what it says. 2 gifted high school students execute a perfect murder, then become engaged in intellectual contest with a seasoned homicide detective.
Ah.
Try pot roast. I
Yeah,
would definitely check that out. I don't know. There's so many good different movies out. Like even on Netflix, there's like so many underrated. Like Dave, what would you say is a banger for the listeners? Like something that not everybody's watching, but it's definitely deserves to be watched. Kind of like the story.
So we're talking strictly movies, right?
Strictly movies or whatever. What do you? Because Piece Together podcast.
Well, my favorite thing on Netflix that I've watched this year so far has been A Futile and Stupid Gesture. It's a biopic about the creator of National Lampoon. and but it's not like done like a traditional biopic. It's like done like a really funny, silly way because it is National Lampoon, you know. And it's directed by the guy who does Wet Hot American Summer, Stella, and The State, and it's really fucking funny, and it's pretty great.
So that's what you would say would be like the sleeper candidate.
For so far for like movies on Netflix this year, yeah, I would say so for sure.
I feel like Netflix is like the new Redbox, like all the shitty movies.
Yeah, it
go
is.
there.
Yeah,
They do. There's a shitload of shitty movies on Netflix.
You know, like
that's
Bright.
the thing, dude. You gotta go past all the shit to get to the good stuff. But there's lots of good stuff though, and there's a lot of great shows too. You know, right
Yeah.
now I'm finishing up the final season of Love, which is the Judd Apatow show on Netflix. And it's great. It's basically like the best Judd Apatow movie.
Really?
But it's a show. Yeah.
Better than Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, I love Freaks. I would say it's better than Freaks and Geeks in my opinion.
I'm not a
Wow.
Judd Apatow fan.
I'm
I'll
definitely gonna
say
have to
that.
check that out.
Yeah. This is the third and final season. Just I think they just put it up on Valentine's Day.
Nice. Damn, that's good though. That's good to know that it's better than Freaks and Geeks. It's a lot of good things coming out of that.
A lot of good stuff.
Well, shit. I don't know. What else do you want to talk about? Plug yourself.
Yeah.
Plug yourself.
Plug yourself. Well, yeah, I mean,
And we don't mean that way.
podcast, piecing it together. Plan on doing a whole lot with it, hopefully, in these next few weeks and stuff. Once I get these next few episodes up, I'm going to really start promoting it and everything. And then we're still doing Bird Road. We got plenty of that going on. Hopefully, do another live thing at some point. And then I'm also putting out a new album of my instrumental music next month. It's called A Different Kind of Dream. And it's all that instrumental type stuff that I was playing for you guys.
Let them know who. Let them know the whole entire thing. Like different kind of dreams, but from what's your artist name? Like.
Absolutely, yeah. My music is out under my name, David Rosen. You can check out my website, bydavidrosen.com. On all the social media shit, by David Rosen, you know. And also my music videos on my YouTube channel, which is Music by David Rosen.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a new video coming out, actually. I'm not sure when we're going to release it yet. It's finished now. It's called Artificial, and it's a concept that I wrote. Actually, wrote the script for, and it's about this girl who creates this artificial boyfriend that is like the perfect man for her. And he's like kind of
Taylor
a
Swift?
sack puppet. What's that?
Taylor Swift.
It's like the Stepford Wives.
and but then she ruins it by like showing interest in a real human man.
Oh, I heard about that one.
And
Yes,
it came out so amazing, and we're already gotten a bunch of film festivals and stuff, and so hopefully once we get some more information on the film festival stuff, we'll get it.
I just had a total epiphany when you're saying that. I saw that on Hulu. Doesn't it, like create like a love triangle and like the robot like tries to like start going after everybody or something like that?
not in this one, but
No, it's
sounds,
So I'm thinking of another one.
his own music video.
Sorry, my bad.
It's not a movie.
Oh,
It's his own.
I was thinking of this movie that had like the same premise.
yeah,
I
right.
saw it on Hulu, like literally the same exact thing he was talking about. That's why I was like, whoa.
Only
I think you're talking about.
goes straight up action after.
Mannequin 2.
No, I don't think it's Mannequin 2. It's like
Yeah, it
some
does
new
sound a little
movie.
bit like Mannequin too. Yeah.
Something like Aubrey or something like that.
That's crazy. But,
Yeah,
hell
sorry about the interruption.
So, when is
But yeah,
when,
man,
when is
that's,
that going to
that's
be
what
dropped?
That's what I'm up to. Yeah, that's going to be. I don't know yet when it's going to come out, but I'm really hoping to put it out before the summer. But we got to wait on some of these film festival notifications. It's ready though. It's ready to go, and hopefully I'm going to put it out soon. I'm also putting out another virtual reality music video soon too, which is almost done. Hopefully that one will come out too before the summer. This is all stuff for songs that are going to be on my next album. So,
Nice.
yeah,
Well, shit. I
been
don't know.
busy, man.
I know. You've been busy. You've been busy, especially with
For sure.
your boy Q.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Q
Other
continuing.
than that, I don't know.
man.
You want to give any shout outs? Any shout outs? Any more plugs? Like, let the people know what you finna do for this
I think
Florida team.
I think that about covers it, man. Just check out Piecing It Together. Check out Bird Road. Check out my music
Definitely
site.
check out Bird Road.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a political podcast, but it's a very funny political podcast. I would say that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would say that
That's what we want to hear. Thank you so much, man.
because I listen to you guys and I'm like, oh God, I got those head slapper moments. Like, God damn it.
It's a bummer sometimes because everything's so terrible.
I know. But then at the same time,
But then again, look who's running this country.
but at the same, that's exactly what I was gonna say. But at the same time, you can only do what you have in front of you.
Yeah.
Definitely check you guys out, Bird Road. Definitely a lighter side of the political game. I would say they're gonna make you laugh. They're gonna make you think. Definitely, and I just said it again. They're definitely gonna make you laugh. Love it.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks for having me back on, guys. I'm definitely hoping to come down there in person again soon too.
Yeah, we can definitely
Welcome
get you
back
in the studio.
anytime.
Whenever you're ready, brother. I already told you. Whenever you ready, we here, son.
I am down.
Alrighty, brother. You have a
Alright.
good one.
Thanks, guys. Later.
Later.
Later. All right, so that was Jewish Dave from the Bird Road
Bird Road
podcast. And we got some live score updates. Now we're done movie talk for the NCAA March Madness tournament of 32.
Nice.
Clemson is up on Auburn, 84-51. UMBC is losing to Kansas State, 32-28. So it's only a 4-point game.
Okay.
And Xavier is up on Florida State, 24-17. And then we still have Marshall versus West Virginia left to play.
Now that we segmented from the movie part, man, this sports part's gonna be fucking no joke.
Just going by these scores.
Just going by this
84 to
tournament.
51.
I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but the last 4 days has been
Insane.
America's #1 sporting event, the NCAA
March
tournament.
Madness. Yeah,
And-
it has been madness.
and it's literally lived up to its name.
I mean, seriously, UMBC is the first number 16 seed to ever win in the history of the tournament.
Right.
In 136 games, it's 1-135. And the memes were fantastic.
I know. I love that Fortnite one you sent me. When you get that first victory in Fortnite, all these Fortnite players out there, they know. I did the same thing. I was like, fuck yeah.
Team America. And this is the same team, I got a picture right here, that lost to Albany University 83-39 6 weeks ago.
Really?
6 weeks ago.
Yeah, they got fucking destroyed.
They lost by 50, almost 50 points.
Yeah, 50 points. Damn near, no, by 44.
44. To Albany. Albany. Who's not even in NIT or CIT or anything like that. Albany.
That's bad.
And then they pull this off. This is unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
I never seen anything like this in my life.
On top of that, we had some good close games as well. We had the Michigan game
Yep, last night, Michigan.
last night. Michigan game. We just listened to UNR come back
22 points down.
22 points down.
Loyola Chicago won by 1 point over Tennessee.
And we picked. I even told you on the score. I was like, I don't know. I'm feeling Loyola,
Mm-hmm.
but we both picked Tennessee though.
Yeah, we should. I should have listened to you.
I know.
And then
They-
I was
they got
right
that
about
chip
it.
on their shoulder.
Yep. And then I was right about Seton Hall. I said it'd be close. They only lost by 4. It's not a
Nice.
close one.
I said I said Kansas was gonna beat them by 15.
And then you got Texas Tech and Florida, 3-point game, 69-66.
And you know what's sad about that is that we had Florida always getting beat. And then the only time we're like, fuck it, dude, they actually proved it, and then we picked the other
Picked
team.
the other team. And then other ones we had Purdue beat Butler 76-73. And then Syracuse beat Michigan State 55-53.
Which is still one of my dark horses.
And then
Syracuse and Michigan still in.
and then Texas A&M just destroyed North Carolina 86-65.
Who would have thought that?
And then the UNR 75-73.
Who would have thought North Carolina would have got beat like that? Kind of like Virginia.
I know. I'm gonna check my brackets right now.
Sad part
I did
about
25
it.
brackets.
Sad part about that is that Virginia and North Carolina come from the same fucking conference.
And were we talking about how good that
And we were
conference
talking.
was?
I was saying
You
that.
were saying that. I'm like, no. This is a tournament. They didn't have them, man.
I said that. I was like, ACC is no joke. They got good teams.
We almost argued about that.
Yeah. It was because I was like, no, they're fucking. They got a better conference.
I'm like, nope. That ain't happening. Not in this tournament. I
Not
was
today.
worried about that.
Not
Like,
today.
holy cow, what is this? We got like, at this point, we're like, I'm waiting for like Quinnipiac or something like that to start winning. Stony Brook is gonna win the whole thing next year.
Oh man.
I'm gonna check my tournament brackets because I'm guaranteed I'm gonna see like 30. I did 25 brackets. I want to see what my highest percentage that's left on here. in
Go
the
for it.
tournament
Let the
challenge.
people know your bracket.
No, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over the leaderboard. I'm going over my highest percentage that I got left. Let's see. My most points. Oh, let's see. My highest rank is 2 million. Oh my goodness, I got some horrible brackets on here. My goodness. It's a total disaster. All my brackets. My highest placing is 2 millionth. At least I didn't get last place, so I'll take that. 520 is the most points anybody's got. My highest is 380, so I'm not doing too good. But yeah. Oh, somebody had UNR winning on here. That's pretty gutsy. Let's see here. See if there's any other weird ones. If I see UMBC on here, I'm gonna be laughing. And there's a lot of Villanova people. A lot of these top brackets have like teams that have been eliminated winning it all. See two for UNR. A lot of Nova, a lot of Duke, a lot of Kansas, Xavier, and Gonzaga. Those seem to be the top five. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting tournament so far. Then another thing I want to talk about, we got NBA going on. It's been NBA's been insane this year. NBA is back. Finally, it's like gotten interesting. You know what I mean? Because like NBA, there was like nothing going on for years. It was like just the same teams over and over again. Like, oh, here we go again. The Spurs are gonna be in there. All that, like everybody. And then we got now we got like all these teams like Portland Trailblazers, New Orleans Pelicans, Houston Rockets are doing good. Look up NBA standings right now. I'm gonna get the most up-to-date standings because we got games going on right now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be looking up NBA standings because we're gonna talk about how crazy NBA is right now. Because we get the standings up on here because we've got the playoffs coming up in less than a month, and this is nuts.
Yeah.
They got games today. Rockets won again. I do know that. And then yeah, let me see. I'm looking up the standings right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just load up. There we go.
For the NBA?
Yeah, NBA. I'm going to go by conference. That way I don't have to go through all the divisions. Okay, Eastern
Nice.
Conference right now. It's Toronto.
Number
They're-
one.
They're up 5 games on Boston. 5 games.
I like how everybody was like shitting on Kyrie. Even I was,
Yeah.
and now he's doing his thing.
Iron-
LeBron's still the best though. Everybody.
Yeah, and ironically, Cleveland's number 3.
Wow.
Washington
Really?
Wizards. Indiana Pacers. I love this one. Next one. Philadelphia 76ers. Trust the process. Hashtag it.
Right.
Then 7, the Greek Freak and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then 8 is Miami. And then the next team, Detroit, is 7 games behind them.
But
So
from
it's like those are probably
from
the 8.
number 3 to number 8, they're all like one game behind each other, right?
Yeah. 3 games at the most.
Oh, okay.
And nobody else is closer than 7 games to any of them. So that's basically your playoff teams right there. Because Charlotte and Detroit, I do not think can catch up.
No.
And then you know who's right behind them?
Who?
You're not going to believe this.
Who?
The New York Knicks actually won 25
the
games
New
this
York Knickerbockers.
year. How did Chicago win 24 games? What is this? Chicago's won 24 games? They've won 2 more than Brooklyn? How did Brooklyn win 22 games with that team they got?
Sometimes, it's not all about the money. It's about pride.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, what do you think about that East? You think Toronto can hold off everybody? 5 games ahead?
Is LeBron James in the East?
Yeah, he's
Then he's winning it.
Well, I mean, I don't mean the playoffs. I mean regular season.
Oh, it doesn't matter. LeBron's taking it.
Who do you think's gonna win? Yeah, LeBron. I'm agree with
Nobody. There's nobody in the East that can stop LeBron. Period. Period.
that. That's true. Even Toronto.
Even Toronto. Bro, they were in the fucking the conference finals last year. They got was it? No, it was the Celtics and Cavs in the conference final. Either conference finals last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, they still got swept.
Yep. That was last year.
What are you gonna do about LeBron? That's all I gotta say. What are you gonna do about LeBron? You can go over to the Cavs and be like, hey, what are you gonna do about DeMar? What are you gonna do about Kyle Lowry? Oh, we'll just shut them down. But the one thing that team
cannot
can't
stop
do,
LeBron.
you can't stop LeBron. What are you gonna do about LeBron?
So, yeah,
He's a walking
That's
team
true.
by himself. So
that's the Eastern Conference.
Go.
The West is when it gets a lot more interesting.
it's harder.
Not that much more interesting, but at least there's 10 teams competing instead of 8 that are already locked in.
Instead of 3.
Yeah. Okay, we got Houston Rockets, Golden State Warriors.
Mhm.
I love this. Portland Trailblazers.
Dame Lillard,
Oh, well, that's the most underrated
I know.
superstar in the NBA.
You've been saying
I've been
it.
saying it for years.
you've been saying it.
Then we got Oklahoma City, who's a half game behind them.
Who they said that they were gonna flop this year.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota Timberwolves. I love this too. Utah Jazz.
What with Donovan Mitchell?
I love Donovan Mitchell. I picked him in my fantasy draft, and
Did
look
you?
what that could end up happening.
Oh, I bet you the Lakers are fucking pissed.
Lakers are like, oh, we're
Could've
gonna
had
get
Donovan-
Lonzo Ball. Utah's over here like, no. We're getting this guy, and
We're
he's
getting
gonna
the best
school
guy out of the
Lonzo
whole
Ball.
entire fucking draft.
I'm like seriously, like at this point, I'm like, what were the Lakers thinking?
To me, I feel like Donovan Mitchell should have been an All-Star.
Yeah,
He should have been an All-Star. I was actually gonna try to look it up. I
And
don't.
Ben Simmons too from the Sixers.
I didn't. I want to look it up to see like who were the first who were the rookies who came in but also were in the All-Star game. But I think Kobe was in the All-Star game too.
I don't think Kobe was. I think it was the second year.
Second year. Okay.
I'm thinking Shaq.
It's got to be like Kevin Garnett, these type cats.
Yeah.
But Donovan Mitchell definitely belonged in the All-Star game. Definitely.
So did Laurie Markkinen.
Oh,
for
Laurie.
East, and then who else? Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. See, everybody
And they're all
slept
my
on Laurie
fantasy
Markkinen. He came out of Arizona, who got fucking their ass beat in the tournament this year against Buffalo.
Yep. Then next up, Spurs. They made it back into the playoff hunt.
Really?
They must
Without
have won
Kawhi?
3 games. New Orleans Pelicans. Although Minnesota, Utah, Spurs, and the Pelicans all have 40 and 30 records. They're all tied. 5th through
Man,
8th.
and all those teams are stacked.
And then after that, you got the Clippers and the Nuggets.
Oh, you can just count them out.
Oh, Nuggets? I don't think so. I think Nuggets can beat somebody, get in there. I like the Nuggets.
I don't know. The West is pretty much a lock to me. It sounds like.
And then the Lakers are 12th. Or 11th, sorry.
But everybody knew the Lakers weren't trying to do anything. They actually, they won a lot of more games than everybody thought.
31.
Yeah,
31 and 38.
not bad compared to last year.
But yeah, man, that Donovan Mitchell should have been an all-star.
Donovan Mitchell should have been an All-Star. He got snubbed. But then I don't know how many they're not transcendent players like LeBron. You know, LeBron. I think he was probably the last actual rookie to come into the All-Star game.
I think so.
I think so because I don't want to fact check it now, but LeBron was all over the world. Oh wow,
Yeah, we
this,
got some
this
score
UM
updates. Kansas State 32, UMBC 31, and then Xavier 28, Florida State 27.
Ooh,
Ooh.
looks like Kavarga's Xavier boys might go down tonight.
I hope not. That'll ruin my bracket. But then again, I got Villanova winning anyway, so I don't know.
Yeah, we clearly said that the top seed is going to be Villanova.
Oh, Villanova's best.
They're the only ones that show that, hey, we're here to win. We ain't gonna let these
B
bitches.
backed it up.
Right. We ain't gonna let these bitches fucking come over here and make us sweat. That's crazy.
Man, this whole tournament's been crazy.
It is. It has been a crazy tournament. I also want to talk about what do you guys think? I also want to get the producer's opinion on this. What do you guys think is the best burger spot in the whole entire United States? Like the burger franchise. What do you guys think?
That's a good question.
I said In-N-Out.
I'm gonna have to agree with that. I like
Say
In-N-Out.
In-Out?
Yeah, In-N-Out.
Veggie Way. What is that?
What?
That
Where's
doesn't
that
make
at,
that-
like,
Hey, get that out of here.
Is that like in Newark, New Jersey?
Where is that in Iman?
That sounds like a place in like southeastern Los Angeles.
That sounds like a place where there's a lot of poor people.
That sounds like a place like in the arts district.
Sadly, I said that, but everybody knows vegan burgers are probably more expensive.
Oh yeah, it's all that tofu and stuff they put in there. It's up there. It's that rice importing. You know what I mean?
I still gotta say that In-N-Out holds it down. Fat burger? No way.
Oh.
And you're out of all
Come
of them,
on,
you're gonna
man.
pick Fat Burger?
Johnny Rockets.
That's a fucking heart attack waiting in the bag.
Heart attack row.
I know, but not like Fat Burger though.
Well,
I
it
like
makes you
Fat
fat
Burger.
and it's a burger.
I mean, it's not like the White Castle we got down here,
Oh, White Castle.
where you can buy 40s of OE. I did it.
Oh,
The
okay.
second day White Castle opened up here in Las Vegas, I went down there. I bought a 40 OE. They serve OE there.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the spot. I never went there again though. Burgers are good though.
Must
even-
have been good.
Oh, they were like $10, like altogether.
I don't know.
It's not better than In-N-Out.
Jack in the Box ain't that bad, dude. I love the Baconator though. Baconator.
Oh, the Baconator.
Ooh.
Breakfast one.
Oh yeah. It's all
The
about
breakfast.
The
Oh,
bacon. Oink oink.
that breakfast burger, man. Jack in the Box kind of got that down.
You know what? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna throw Wendy's out there too because they got the
Wendy's?
best Twitter. They got their Twitter account is amazing. They be trolling people left and right.
Oh man, I thought.
I'm being serious, man. They got the funniest Twitter account on Twitter.
I mean, to me, I'd rather have Wendy's than McDonald's.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie. Rather have Wendy's than McDonald's because I feel like McDonald's. I don't know. There's something about that
How about
That
that Ray
meat.
Kroc?
meat, dude. But then it just keeps drawing me back.
I know. It's like it's like one. I'm just. It's like the Godfather 3. Just when I'm about to get out, you pull me back in. It's like the Godfather 3, man. I
Right?
started watching that like 2 nights ago.
That's actually LeBron's favorite movie.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, he's been on 3 different teams. Oh wait.
Oh, I know.
Sorry, Cleveland.
Oh, let's not. Come on now, he's the best. But yeah, definitely, I want to say top 3 burger spots in United States. Got to be on the West Coast,
What's Saeed?
In-N-Out Burger.
Okay, agreed. What's next?
East Coast, White Castle.
Wait, what about the other one? You got like top 3.
Central,
What, Whataburger?
it might have to be Whataburger.
Yeah. agreed.
Or yeah, it's gonna have to be Whataburger because that's pretty much the only one that's over
Yeah.
there.
We'll go with that.
But I mean, out of like the major franchises like Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, I'm gonna have to go with just on the flavor. I want to go Wendy's too. Wendy's is bomb.
Jack in the Box is pretty dope too.
Oh, Jack! I forgot Jack. No, fuck that. I'm
I was
going with
wait-
Jack.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I'm going with Jack. I
I thought
love
for sure
Jack.
you were gonna say that.
I
I'm like,
love Jack.
What about Jack in the Box? We got Jack over here. We're like,
We
now
totally
here at
forgot
Jack
him.
in the Box, we have 99-cent nacho tacos, limited time only. Because we're trying to compete with Taco Bell and the other major burger chains.
Taco Bell's sitting there trying to send out nacho fries. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Then Chick-fil-A's over here like, we be doing chicken tacos too at the Sunday school and NASCAR. and
Oh,
country
NASCAR.
concerts.
Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, NASCAR. Karma hit Kevin Harvick.
Kevin
today.
Harvick, you
literally.
cheating son of a bitch.
He tried to bump into somebody, Kyle Larson, and he ended up hitting the wall. And then he was 7 laps down. Karma just came back to get him.
But the
And
reason that we say that is because
then, because of the
the cheating scandal that he had a couple of weeks ago.
And then that led to Martin Truex Jr., last season's champion, getting his first win of this season, and he dominated the race. And then Kyle Busch has been second the last 2 races. He got third. And then Kyle Larson, the guy he bumped into, he ended up in second place.
Kevin Harvick, man. After we found out that he was, we're not gonna say that he was cheating. We're gonna say that he might have been cheating.
High possibility.
It's a hyperbole.
Hello, Jimmy Johnson. We see you too.
After that, I feel like that's what he gets, man. Karma's karma.
This happened to Jimmy
Karma's
Johnson
karma,
this year.
You know.
Jimmy Johnson got his first top 10 finish this year. It's race number 5.
And
That's
he's
karma.
he's what? He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
And his crew chief's been caught cheating more than
Oh,
any
yeah.
other crew chiefs. So like I said, karma. And
His
here's the other big
chief
NASCAR
crew's been caught cheating more than Kanye.
yeah, exactly. And there's another big story related to that this week that I forgot to think of for NASCAR that I was thinking of. For the first time ever, Lowe's is not going to be sponsoring Jimmy Johnson's car after this season.
Who?
Lowe's.
Oh, they're gonna stop
They're-
sponsoring him
They've stopped sponsoring him.
because they're hardworking people. They're not cheaters like Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, that just shocked everybody. That came out like on Wednesday. That was the big talk about like
Because
gonna
then
sponsor
Jimmy
Jimmy
Johnson was accused of cheating too.
his crew chief's been caught cheating so many times.
Right.
That's why I think he's the most overrated NASCAR
All those
driver.
7 didn't he win 7 straight? Or he has the most sprint.
He's got
cups?
6,
Okay.
second most
Okay.
behind. Actually, no, I take it back. He got 7. He's
Right.
tied
That's-
with
what I
Dale Earnhart Sr. and Richard Petty.
Oh, let's
Two
not
best
talk
racers
about.
ever. And then they got this
If,
guy.
if the listeners even listen to our King's Court, they would know that we ripped Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh yeah, we did.
We fucking tore his ass apart.
Yeah, wait, no respect.
No respect for him. He's got only 2 major wins.
I'll tell you who's gonna have more than that very soon. Ryan Blaney, who was hanging out with Ice Cube at the racetrack today.
Yeah, that's
right,
That's Dr.
people.
Cavarga's number 1 boy.
Ice Cube was at the NASCAR race, party people, and so were the Super Troopers and Caitlyn Jenner. And Ian Somerhalder. And there was like somebody else, but I forget who it was. But yeah, Ice Cube was hanging out.
That's like being like, hey, the guest for the show is gonna be Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, forget that nonsense. All we care about is Ice Cube on this show. Because we used to do Ice Cube versus Ice T, so this brings it back full circle.
Oh, I know.
Ice Cube was at
I still
NASCAR
think
hanging out with
Ice-
Ryan Blaney.
I don't know. Who's harder, Ice Cube or Ice T?
You know what?
I think it's a draw.
We need a rematch next week.
We need a rematch.
Rematch is on next week.
Celebrity Deathmatch. Can you get it, MTV? Ice Cube versus Ice T.
Ice Cube versus Ice T, the final showdown. And there will be a fatality. Like Mortal Kombat.
That could go any way, though. I don't know. If it was like Ice T versus Dr. Dre, I'm taking Ice T.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's like Ice T versus Ice Cube. I don't know.
Speaking of fights, we were talking earlier today about fights at wrestling shows because I was at the
or live events.
Yeah, wrestling live events because I was at the Elimination Chamber match here in town, and people were like talking online like, "Why is everybody booing Ronda Rousey?" That wasn't what was going on. They were booing the guy who started the fight next section over from me to my left, and I got a picture on my Facebook and a video of like police escorting the guy out.
Really?
Yeah, and you brought up you had a similar experience at WCW Halloween Havoc 1996.
I think it's 96. Yeah. 96 Halloween Havoc. It was when, like I told you in the car, it was when Hogan came out in the Gravedigger type thing, and I think it's when they had the beef with Macho Man. Or whatever. It didn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's right.
But in the pay-per-view, like you hear people booing, but what they were booing was the dude that fucking got into a huge ass fight because he threw popcorn on the guy. And I'm like 9 years old, 10 years old. I'm just watching these people fight. That's pretty much it. To me, that's probably like the worst fight I've ever seen in live event.
I remember one of my friends got knocked over during a fight at a bar once. Like they were walking to the bathroom, like the fight happened behind them, and they got pushed off.
Really?
Yeah, that was at what was that at? That was at that was down here at McFadden's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody in the bar started getting in a fight when they were walking to the bathroom, and they got knocked over because of that. Like one had a bleeding foot.
I want to ask the producer too. What what concert or event have you ever seen that where there was just a fucking major fight and you're like, yeah, glad I'm not there.
Yeah, come on, producer, come tell us about the worst fight you've ever seen. Other than,
I know he's been to plenty of concerts, so there's gotta have been a fight somewhere.
What's the biggest fight you've ever seen at a concert, producer? I mean, other than Sir William versus the Kentucky Colonel here in this 1-year anniversary show.
That was not a fight. That was just a fact. Like at a concert. Ooh. I bet you that place smelled really bad.
It was rancid, literally.
Really? Yeah? It was just like alt whites just going out there and just fucking.
Yep, that's true.
Right. You walk out with a black eye and a fat lip, it's okay. Okay. Okay.
Love sex.
Really? Damn. I remember us going to a concert with the Dirty Babies. I don't remember if you remember that. That's when Eric, back in the days.
Cartman.
No, there's a dude named Eric that you guys tried to start a band with. Hey, see, at least it's relevant. There we go. At least people know I'm not just making shit up. Try to take it over. I do remember that. And he was just like, yeah, he was like Hoobastank type style back then.
It's like that movie The Founder where Ray Kroc just kicked the McDonald's brothers out and just took over McDonald's.
Because the dude Eric, he was trying to go for more of a Hoobastank type of that feel back then. But there was a concert we had went to with you guys. It was called the Dirty Babies, and it was across the street from the UNLV.
Dirty Babies, I love them.
And there was a vicious ass mosh pit in there, but there's like 4 girls. They all joined hands and they went into this mosh pit, bro. I've never seen people get annihilated like that. No problem. These dudes went hardcore on them, like they're fucking guys. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was pretty bad. But I think other than that, other than the Dirty Babies fucking mosh pit where the girls are getting beat up on, that's probably the worst.
Wait, speaking of that, I'm going to the Ministry show next Saturday night.
Oh no, last year, dude. Last
I'm
year,
going to-
remember?
I'm
No,
going-
last year you got fucked up in a mosh pit.
At the Deftones, because we were trying to find the exit. I'm like, it's over here. Then a mosh pit started behind me. Or somebody tried
Somebody
to
fucking punch you in the back of the head. Yeah.
And they knocked her over, Duchess Adriano over. So I'm like, and speaking of concerts, I'm going to Stagecoach coming up in April.
Nice.
And they got like all sorts of people playing it. They got what you call the Florida Georgia Line, Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Playing. I mean, it's loaded.
If everybody knows that, Kavarga is a big time country fan. Everybody knows that.
Oh, and ironically, the person I'm most excited about seeing is 80-year-old Kenny Rogers, because I used to love Kenny Rogers roasters back in the 90s, so I got to represent Kenny Rogers.
I would say that out of all, you remind me of a Kramer.
Oh, yeah.
You're the Kramer of our group,
Of course.
and I love it.
I
love it. Because Kramer's the best. I gotta say, in Seinfeld's show, Kramer's the best, and you remind me of that. So I love that.
Yeah, I got the full list right. They got Jake Owen, Kelsey Ballerini. I'm just gonna say the good ones. Walker McGuire, who's following me on Twitter, they're awesome. Live show. Morgan Wallen,
Shout out.
same thing. Keith Urban, Brothers Osborne, Casey Musgraves. Dwight Yoakam's gonna be there.
Dwight Yoakam.
Granger Smith. Follow his Facebook page. Great memes.
Okay.
Let's see. Midland is fantastic. They're the ones that have like my naughty shirt that you guys like. Let's see. Walker Hayes, he was good at Stonies. I'll give him a thumbs up. That's Saturday. Sunday, Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood, yes. Lee
Trisha
Bryce.
Yearwood. Damn, she's still alive?
Yep. Brett Young. Oh, I'll give a shout out. Kenny Rogers, then Kane Brown.
Oh yeah,
I
your
gotta
boy
represent
Kane Brown.
Kane Brown.
Your boy. He's gonna be like the biggest star coming up in the country.
And he's
For sure.
And he's a mixed race guy too.
Right.
That's why.
I know.
And he was the best one at the Route 91 before the
Shooting.
shooting. Yeah, but I got videos on our Facebook.
I
of
wouldn't.
that.
I wouldn't
Or
be
our
surprised if Kane Brown and like Taylor Swift and maybe like Drake collaborated on some shit.
I'd
Because
agree.
I could see him doing that. Kane Brown is legit, guys.
You got any shout
Shout outs.
Yeah, the end of the show.
Shout out to Amsterdam Records Studios. Shout out to Jewish Dave and the Bird Row podcast and the Pizza Together podcast. Shout out to my great co-host, Dr. Cabargo. Shout out to my family and shout out to the world. And let's try to be better people.
Yeah, shout out to Amsterdam Records. I'm gonna shout out Stagecoach because you got an awesome lineup. The only thing y'all are missing are Luke Bryan and Dustin Lynch. So everybody else is there. I'm also gonna shout out ACM, the Country Awards event that Party for a Cause is coming up. So they got a bunch of events and a great lineup, including Kane Brown.
Kane Brown.
And also shout out to NASCAR for actually putting on races that are watchable this year. Thank you for that. It hasn't been watchable for about 3 years. Thank you. Same thing, NBA. Thank you, NBA.
Thank you, NBA. Thank you for the NCAA. Man, it's been
And
a
March
fucking
Madness.
great fucking tournament.
UMBC, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to UMBC. Shout out to
Yeah, I think
them,
that's about it.
definitely. And last thing, that's it. I don't know. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter,
KWC
Facebook,
Podcast,
KMC Podcast,
LB.
iTunes,
Oh.
everything. Definitely follow us on YouTube too.
Yeah, you can also follow Keys Records Podcast and Dr. Kavarga. So we got 2 different accounts.
Yes.
And I post stuff on them regularly.
Yes. Kavarga is the man. You guys stay safe out there.